Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, the Hacks Guy from NYC Razor here, and today we are back with Week 6 of the NPL. Today we're going to be reversing the San Jose Sharpedos, coached by Tom Z. His link will be in the description below. He is a really awesome dude. Go check him out. And going over the teams right here, he pretty much brought what I expected. Not really the Conkeldurr. I didn't really expect the Conkeldurr to be here. I expected something like the Terrakion for Rocks or the Metagross. But everything else he brought, I pretty much expected him to bring. Now, going over my team, I have an offensive Mew, Timid Life Orb with Nasty Plot, Side Shot, Giga Drain, and Shadow Ball, which does a lot of damage to his team. I have a Choice Scarf Mienshao, pretty standard with Stone Edge, High Jump Kick, U-Turn, and Knockoff. Then I have a Dragon Dance DNA, just because he has the Pythagoras and the Klefki, so I don't want him getting burned or T-Wave, because that would be really bad, and he wouldn't be able to do a lot of damage to his team. Then I have Gary the Gastrodon, basically standard defensive set, but instead of Toxic this week, we have Yawn, just so I can phase him out or put one of his things to sleep, because if he has one of his things to sleep, it's going to become pretty useless, and that's pretty much what I want. Then we have a Choice Specs Forges with Psychic, Giga Drain, Moonblast, and HP Fire. It is modest max special attack with 236 speed and 20 HP, and it can actually do a lot of damage to his team. As you can see, it pretty much kills the Conkeldurr, the Mega Gyarados, Klefki, and the Kyurem, and it's really just an amazing set. And finally, we have a standard Greninja, Grass Knot, Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, Dark Pulse. Yeah. So, let's start the battle. Alright, so he's going to lead off with the Zapdos. I'm going to lead off with my Gastrodon, predicting the Zapdos lead, just because of the Volt Switch. He's going to switch out into Conkeldurr. I'm going to switch out into Forges. And now, the reason I didn't go for a Specs Moonblast there on the Conkeldurr was just because the Moonblast didn't have a chance to kill, and I didn't want to risk possibly a Min Roll, and then he can go for Poison Jab and kill me. So I'm going to switch it into Gastrodon. Now he's going to switch out into his Klefki. And seeing the Gastrodon for the Earth Power, he's going to switch right back into the Conkeldurr. I'm going to go for a Yawn here. Now, Conkeldurr falling asleep is okay, but he's going to switch out. And right now here I'm going to go for the double Yawn, expecting that switch. So that's really good. Now he has the HP Grass. Now the reason I stayed in, I knew he had the HP Grass. And the reason I stayed in was because I knew that even a physically defensive Gastrodon from a specially invested Zapdos wouldn't be taking that much, and I can just recover off most of the damage. So I wanted to scout for HP Grass just by staying in and go for Recover, and he in fact does have the HP Grass, but now his Zapdos is going to fall asleep, so that's a pretty decent start to my team already taken care of. And now I expected him to switch out into possibly the Conkeldurr here. So I went for an Earth Power. He's going to stay in and burn off those sleep turns. I'm going to go into Florges. And I'm just going to go for a safe Moonblast here in case he wants to expect something else. It's going to go into Klefki. That does 32% to a Klefki. And I'm pretty sure that's specially defensive Klefki. So that's actually really nice damage. Now I'm going to switch straight back into my Gastrodon here, as he's going to go for Spikes. So that's actually really good. I expected him to also bring Rocks, because Rocks also do a lot of damage to my team, especially to things like the Dragonite. But he actually didn't bring them, so that's pretty good for me. I'm going to go right into Florges here, as he's going to go for a Volt Switch, expecting me to switch out, expecting the HP Grass. And right now he's going to go back into the Klefki. And I don't know why I didn't go for HP Fire here, I just went for another Moonblast. Still does a lot of damage though. So, unfortunately, he's going to be able to also paralyze my Florges. And I get paralyzed right there. So, I'm just going to go right back into Gastrodon, as he's going to be able to get up all 3 layers of his spikes. And, excuse the sniffling a bit, I have a bit of a cold. So he's going to switch back right into his Zapdos. I'm going to go for Scald here. That actually does decent damage, and I burned the Zapdos on the first Scald. So that's actually really good for me. So now this Zapdos is going to be whittled down a bit. Now he's going to go for Roost, as I go for Recover, expecting him to go for HP Grass. I thought he was a Choice Zapdos, that's why I didn't expect him to have Roost. So he's going to go for HP Grass now, and I'm just going to Recover again, just so Gastrodon can stay at a good amount of health. And I'm pretty sure at this point, I go for another one. Yeah, I'm eating up those hits. And I just want to make sure he keeps going for the HP grass. So now I'm going to go right into my Dragonite, who will take absolutely nothing from this HP grass. And I know he's going to switch straight into Pythagoras, so I'm going to go for a substitute. And I'll be able to D-dance on this Kofag. So this is pretty much what I wanted. I wanted Dragonite behind the sub. I wanted him to get D-dances behind the sub. What I did not expect is that he's actually running, I think, some special attack investment. Because I'm not sure if that Shadow Ball should have broke my sub or not. But yeah, so now he's going to go for a Will-Whistle. I'm just going to go for another sub. Going to get another Dragon Dance off. And it's actually really good for me right now. It's looking pretty well. Now I didn't go for another sub right here just because I knew he would go for a Shadow Ball. So I'm going to go... So he's going to Shadow Ball me right here. It does 27%. And right here, I don't know why I didn't go for a Dragon Claw. I went for another sub. I'm being stupid. I mean, it's not that unusual. So I'm just going to go for another Dragon Claw right here. It could have killed if I did the last time. My Dragonite would have been at more health. So I'm an idiot. It's official. I'm just going to go for Earthquake if he wants to switch into the Klefki. So now I have a +2 speed Dragonite. That's real good. He's going to go for the Thunder Wave right here. He's going to paralyze me. But I am going to be able to kill the Klefki, so that's really good for me. And now he's going to go right into his Kyurem Black, one of the biggest threats to my team. And he's going to go for Ice Beam. So Dragonite goes down. Dragonite goes down. I'm going to go right into Master Shifu right here. I'm going to go straight for a high jump kick. It actually does decent damage to that Zapdos. And I'm choiced, and I didn't know what his fourth move was, and because I know he's not choiced, I didn't want it to be Protect. So I'm going to go right into Gastrodon. He's going to go into his Gyarados, and I'm going to be able to yawn it here. I'm going to be able to yawn his Gyarados right here as he sets up a Dragon Dance. And that's really good for me. I was praying to God he was not sub-Dragon Dance Gyarados, because that would have completely destroyed me. Now he's going to go for a +1 Crunch. That's not going to kill me. I'm going to go for a Scald. And instead of getting the sleep, I get the burn. So, I'm not sure which one's better. Probably the burn was better for me. Gastrodon does go down, but he does have a burn Gyarados right now. I'm just going to be able to come right in with Master Shifu, go for an HJK, and do a lot of damage to anything on his team right now. Now he's going to go right back into the Zapdos. I'm going to go for another HJK, trying to see if I can kill it. It's not going to kill. He's going to go for Roost. He's going to go back up. And right now, this Man Shadow is a win condition for me, so I'm going to switch right out into my Florges. My Florges being not that useful anymore. He's going to go for a Roost. And what's going to happen is that now he's going to go for Volt Switch. I'm going to live, but I'm going to go for a Specs Moonblast on anything on his team. Watch me delete this Conkeldurr right here. Florges. The power of Florges. He's going to go straight into Kyurem Black. He's going to go for a Fusion Bolt. I'm going to go right into Baby Jesus right here. Now, I'm going to go into Baby Jesus right here. And I'm going to go for a Side Shock. That does decent damage to him. I'm going to take my Life Orb Recoil. And, I'm going to go for a Nasty Plot. So, that's good. But, right here is where it turns kind of bad for me, because he turns out to be Choice Scarfed Kyurem Black. Now, the reason that that's bad is because he outspeeds my Greninja now. I'm going to go for Stone Edge. I'm going to kill this. I'm actually going to hit the Stone Edge. I'm not good with hitting Stone Edges at all. And Zapdos is going to go down to the burn. And now, this is where it pretty much came down to. See, Calc was telling me that I had either a chance to live or to die with Shifu on 3 layers of spikes. I saw, chances to die. because I knew he would kill Greninja. So right now it was a risk in which either I switched out, went to Greninja, sacked it off, and then went back into Shifu and HJK and hit it for the win. And so I'm going to do that. I'm going to switch right into Greninja. Greninja's going to do absolutely nothing and die. And I'm going to go right into Mienshao. Mienshao lives on 3 HP. 3 HP. So that's freaking amazing for me. Then I'm going to hit the HJK, and then I'm going to take out this Kieran Black and win the match. So, that was a very good match. Tom is a very good battler. Go check out his channel. As I said, it's going to be in the description below. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to beat up that like button, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel for more NPL content, and I will see you guys later. I'm out.